Knicks. It's the NBA with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The Knicks happy to return to New York after the road trip.
I would expect for both sides to come out fast and full of emotion, just the nature of this rivalry.
And part of it is they know each other so well. The team that executes best is likely going to come away with the W.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Towns looking around. Back to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Herter. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Here's Hart. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Pass to Anunoby. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Towns. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Is the mid-range from Mr. Towns part of the game? You bet.
Rose. A beautiful reverse layup.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And here's Herter outside. Launches it. It's Drummond with the rebound. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. Three-pointer. And Kevin Herter with the 3.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Brunson up top. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And it's Rose missing. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. They trail by 7. Here's Brunson. Takes it inside.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
A nice shot by George.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Towns for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
There's 1:34 left to play in the first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. As always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Here's Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to town.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Outside for George. Inside, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And the dunk by Towns.
That is Jalen Brunson showing you how to operate as the ball handler in pick and roll. What a pretty assist.
Pass to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Outside, George misses the three. Brunson scanning the floor. Andre Drummond has been on display for Chicago. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
McBride's shot is off. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Right side, Jones. Pass to Collins. Left block shot on the way. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trailed by 4. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Coming on to the floor.
And Spaz Robinson. For 3, Bridges. They get it back. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Outside Collins. For 3, Oubre. Nailed from three-point land. Oubre's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's McBride, and he banks in the layup.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
26-23.
Jones looking for an opening. Oubre outside. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Back to Oubre. That three off the mark.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Chicago leading by 3. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Outside Collins. No good from outside. And here are the Knicks. Their next game playing at home is the Nets coming to town. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Bulls with some changes. And so here is Chicago. Outside Rose. There's a good screen. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And he can't hit the second. Knicks trailed by 8. Here's Achua. And it's off from 3-point range. We've got 1:13 left from the first half of basketball. Back to Herter. Pass to Rose. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
That's a really nice decision. Rose with the floater over the top. You don't have to take everything right to the rack.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there. And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And the Knicks miss again.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Cranes the 3-pointer. Herter's got 4 this quarter.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Towns for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Buzelis.
38-29.
Rose scanning the floor. Payton with the ball. He's guarded by Anunoby. With 2 seconds left. And no good that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. the ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Towns down low, and the dunk by Towns.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Drummond, and he can't stop the run as he misses. New York trailing. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
On the wing, George. Stolen by Brunson. Down low. And Anunoby slams it in.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
Drummond the screen. Here's Rose. And he drives in.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Towns the screen. And here's Brunson outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Stolen by Brunson. Paul George with the steal. Looking to end the run. And he sinks the layup. George has got his second basket of the night.
The defense must push Paul George further out. This guy's so adept at finding ways to score inside.
Bridges for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges got the lead up to 5 now for New York.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And a fast break now for New York. Clark, that's good. Clark's got his third bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to George. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Doesn't go that time. New York leading by 7. Anunoby outside. Towns for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. George looking around. Pass to Buzelis. Wide open. He doesn't hit that one.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Towns wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And it's a 10-point New York lead.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Bulls trailed by 7. Here's Drummond. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Boy, what a night for Andre Drummond. Effective, consistent on the offensive end.
6-second difference between shot and game play. Here's Towns. Another miss by Towns.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Here's George. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry.
The Bulls, 47.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. Pass to Oubre. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson outside. Here's Hart. Pass to Towns. Over Collins. Towns, no luck.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard, Jalen Brunson, these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation. Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
The Knicks with the lead. Outside, Towns. They set the screen. Knocks down the 3-ball. Towns has got 22.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Back to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Outside, Towns. Off target with his 3. Bulls trailed by 4. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Bulls making a change here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Here's Brunson. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Rose, that's good.
I think Derrick Rose is feared as a driver of the basketball, but boy, that three-point shot has come a long way.
Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Outside, George to tie it up. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
These are the shots we have come to expect from Paul George. This guy is cold-blooded.
Pass to Anunoby. Brunson outside. Towns the screen. And there it is for him. Towns has got 14 points now in the second half.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations. Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Brunson outside. Towns the screen. For 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 27 points.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty three.
And a fast break now for New York. Here's Hart. Pass to Towns. And here's Brunson. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl-Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
To end the run. Here's George. The kick out to Rose. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And that one's good. Towns
saw the opportunity to put this away, and he did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Rose can't hit, but the chance to keep this run going.
Hey, how about the efficiency that they're operating with at the moment?
Here's Towns. And he overshot that one, missing. So it's New York picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm,